What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute deep stretch for your shoulders and your hips. So grab a mat and join me. All right, guys, welcome to your 20-minute deep stretch for your shoulders and your hips. And I decided to do this video because honestly, I've gotten a ton of requests for the shoulders and the hips off of you guys after the deep stretch mobility with the foam rollers and with the bands, and I'll link both of those in the description below. So if you're looking for another way to stretch, there's those too. All right, we're actually gonna start standing, and we're gonna start with the shoulders and then work our way down to the hips, okay? So you're gonna give me a backwards arm circle first in 2, 1, let's go. I want you to focus slow and steady here. Reach, fingertips are spread nice and wide. 3, 2, 1, and drop. There you go. I want you to activate those shoulder muscles first, so we're gonna get them a little bit warm, and then we're gonna stretch them out. So 3 parts to the shoulder that we're gonna work on today. You've got the anterior deltoid, which is the front of your shoulder, okay? And then you've got the middle deltoid, which obviously is the middle, and then the posterior deltoid, which you'll find back here behind your shoulder, or on the back part of your shoulder. All right, let's switch that to forward circles. Reach. And when you come forward, I want you to reach forward just a little bit. Reach, 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 reach. Still keeping a nice tall core. And I want you to reach forward a little bit more. Good. Right now you're just working on the mobilization of that shoulder joint. So lubricating that shoulder joint, getting some synovial fluid in there. One more, and then I want you to meet me in the middle. Place your fingertips together, nice wide stance. You're gonna open up to the side and come back to the middle. Really want you forcing the top part of your hand back behind your body. So back to the anterior deltoid. A little bit of chest here as well, so you'll feel the top of your pectoralis major at the top ties right into your anterior delt, so that'll open that up for you. You have to stretch out the muscles that surround the shoulder in order to get the shoulder loose. It's not just the shoulder muscle, but everything that's tied to it. Great job. Give me 3, 2, 1. All right, good. I want you to take your left arm, cross it over top of your chest. Okay, and I want you to pull back with your right arm. Okay, so arm that's across your chest, the thumb is facing the ceiling. Try to keep it nice and straight, and I want you to pull backwards. Notice how my torso is still tall, it's still straight, so I'm not leaning here, right? Keep it straight up. Good, now rotate that thumb down to the ground on the arm that's crossing. Should hit a little bit more of the back part of the shoulder now. Good job. It's just a slow and deep stretch today. This one takes some patience, okay? Anytime your muscles are tight or it's a muscle that surrounds a joint, you gotta take some time. You gotta warm it up, and then we'll lengthen it and relax it. All right, good. So bring that arm back up to the side, and then you're gonna take it over top of your head. Grab it with your wrist and pull. Okay, I want you to try to maintain that neutral spine. So you're not leaning over, keep a nice tall spine, pull up, and then over your head. Okay, I want you to feel this one, back part of your shoulder, that posterior deltoid. And you'll feel like we found that the chest ties into the anterior deltoid. You'll find that your lat, you'll be feeling the stretch in your lat a little bit too. That ties into your posterior deltoid. Okay, so we're working all the muscles that surround the shoulder as well as the actual shoulder muscles. Great job. Up and over just a little bit more. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Give me a little shimmy with that arm. Okay, we're gonna rest this arm. We're gonna switch over to the opposite arm. Okay, so bring it right across your chest, just like last time. Thumb is facing the ceiling. You're gonna push back to your chest. Okay, check out your posture here. Make sure face, chest, belly button are all facing forward. Okay, hips are facing forward, so you're not leaning here, you're not resting on the side, right? Everything is straight up, so you can really hit that posterior delt. Good job. And some people feel this angled a little higher, some people feel it angled a little lower. Find the angle that you feel the tightest and hold there. For me, it's a little bit higher, possibly because I do a lot of pulling movements, so if you do those, you might feel it angled up a little higher here. All right, go ahead and face the thumb down, so let's rotate that hand down. Good job. And just hold here, just make sure you're breathing. Take time here, like I said, it takes a little bit of patience. As you hold this stretch a little longer, you should be able to pull a little closer to your body. All right, let's relax that arm. Shake it out. You're going to take your arms up over top. Grab the arm that you just pulled across your body and pull it up and over your body. Good job. Same thing. Feel it right back here in your lat. You'll feel that lat and your posterior delt right here. Tie in together. It's all a part of the shoulder tightness and flexibility and mobility. So we're going to stretch the whole shoulder cap, whole shoulder joint, and the muscles that surround it. Keep trying to reach up, pull up, and then over. Great job. Give me another 10 seconds right here. So pull a little bit higher and lean a little bit more over. You can even feel it down into your serratus, down in your ribs. 2, 1, and rest. All right, I'm gonna have you hinge forward at the hips, okay? Relax your arms straight down in front of you and you're gonna cross your chest. So come out wide, swing across. Okay, I want a big open when you open and a big forward hug when you cross. Great job. You should feel the chest and the anterior delt, front of your shoulder when you open wide. And switch which arm you're in front. So it goes front, back, back. Good. Give me 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come on up to a standing position. I want you to grab your fingertips right behind your back. Okay, so fingers are crossed like this, right behind your back, right behind your butt, and then I want you to force your shoulders backwards. Okay, so push your hands down, open your shoulders up. Okay, focus on pulling your shoulder blades together and really opening the chest as you push your hands down towards the ground. And relax for a second, round it back forward. And on your next exhale, open, push down to the ground and pull the shoulders back. Good, relax. Give me 1 more. Round the shoulders forward and exhale. Big chest, big open chest. Pull the shoulders back. 2, 1. And release. Great job. Come on down to the ground. I'm going to have you drop onto your knees. Okay, we'll start up in a tabletop position. So hands are directly under your shoulders, knees are directly under your hips. Make sure you're all aligned first. Okay, and then I want you to take your hands, walk them forward, walk them forward, walk them forward, and drop your chest down as close as you can to the ground. Think about getting your ears right beside your biceps. Okay, and then I want you to push your chest towards the floor so you feel the stretch in your shoulders. Make sure you're not sitting back on your butt. Your hips are still up high so you get a nice angle down to the ground from your hips to your hands. And breathe. Good, come on up. Walk the hands back for a second. Just wiggle it out. We're gonna go one more time. I want you to scoot your knees back just a little bit, and you're gonna walk just a little bit farther, okay? Go ahead and start walking them out. Out, out, out. Drop the chest down. Walk your fingers out as far as you can. Throw your forehead on the floor or on your mat, and push your chest towards the mat. Three, two, one, and come on back up. All right, last one. I'm gonna have you take the outside hand. You're gonna link that shoulder or your elbow, put your elbow down on the ground and pull your body forward, okay, as you open up to the top. We're gonna stretch the anterior delt on the top arm, okay? So right in the front, big open. Great job. The elbow on the ground is just relaxing. Just want you to really open up your chest here. Like I said, all this ties into your shoulder. The chest ties right into the anterior delt. Okay, come on back to the ground, back onto all fours, and you're gonna switch elbows. Okay, so the hand that was in the air, you're gonna drop that elbow, push down into the floor, and then you're gonna open up that top arm. Open, open, open. All right, great job. Come on down. We're gonna move on down to your hips, okay? So since we're already down here, I want you to keep your hands where they are, drop your hips down, and widen your feet, okay? So we'll start here. Chest up, push your hands down into the mat, and push your body away from the floor so you really feel that the hip flexors stretching out. Okay, if you're not here yet, you need a modification, just come up as far as you can, okay? Just try to open up that chest so you get a nice rounded curve from your shoulder back to your toe. You've got kind of like a C shape going on. So push as much as you can. The more you do this, the better it gets. Okay, so don't be discouraged if you're not this high off the ground yet. Just have to do it more and more and more to open up those hips more and more. Okay, come on back, tabletop position. I want you to swing your right foot outside your right hand, okay? So slowly, right foot up beside my right hand. Notice my hand is still inside, and I want you to push that hip down to the floor. Okay, so left hip, the one with your straight leg, you're pushing it down to the floor. As you push that hip down to the floor, I want you to try and open your right leg. Okay, so the knee that is bent, I'll get out of the way here and show you. I'm pushing this knee out. Okay, so even roll onto the side of your foot if you can. Hold here. All right, great job. Come on back up and just relax for a second. We'll go back into that one more time, and I want you to focus on going just a little bit deeper. I'll show you how to advance it if you need to, okay? Come on back in. Stay here if you need to. If you can advance it, push the knee out in front. Great job. One more option for a deeper stretch. Tuck that back toe down on your straight leg and lift your knee. Okay, if you're not there yet, just stay with your knee on the ground, but if you want an extra challenge or another option to go a little bit deeper, pop that knee off the ground in the back. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Great job. Come on back to tabletop position. We're gonna switch to the other side now. Okay, so hands up top on the mat, swing your left foot up top here. Right leg is back, and you're pushing the right hip down to the floor. Hands are inside my left leg. Great job. Be patient here. Okay, maybe you're not even this deep yet. Maybe you're up here trying to push forward. That's fine. Just go where you are, where you feel that tight muscle. You start feeling it here, hold it there. Be patient with yourself. Okay, be patient with your muscles. They're tight. They've gotten tight over a period of time, so they're not gonna get loose quickly if they haven't gotten tight quickly. Okay, you have to give them patience. You have to really work on it consistently, okay? Can't be just a once a week stretch. It's gotta be after every workout. You definitely cannot stretch too much. In the lifestyles that we lead now, there's lots of sitting, okay? Lots of 90-degree angles with your hips. All right, push that front knee out if you can. Lots of arched over backs as you look down at your phone or down at your computer or down at your laptop, right? So you definitely aren't gonna hurt yourself if you stretch a lot. Okay, it's only gonna help you. Help your range of motion in your lifts, help your range of motion in your functional daily activities like lifting up groceries out of the car, lifting kids, moving things from shelf to shelf. All these stretches and these mobility practices can transfer, come on back and rest for a second, they transfer into your daily life, into the functionality of you as a person. Okay, so not just your exercise, all around good for you. Okay, come on back down. I'll show you an option to advance it if you want. Push that knee out. If you're not ready, stay right here. We can push the knee out, do that. Another option for a deeper stretch, tuck your back toes down onto the ground, press your knee off the floor. Great job. Really working that hip flexor on the back leg. And then just the hip joint in general on your front leg. So we're doing an external rotation here in your front leg. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing job. Come back into tabletop position. I'm gonna flip around so you can see me. You can stay right where you are. Okay, this one is gonna feel kind of funny, but I promise after this, it's gonna feel good, okay? I'm actually gonna have you walk your knees out, out, out as far as they can go, okay? So watch me. Hands down on the ground, knees are going out, out, out. My feet in the back are still together, okay? You're gonna walk your knees out as far as you can. Drop to your elbows if you can. Okay, just be patient here, spend some time here. Again, it's all about patience with these hip flexors, hip and shoulder joint stretches. You didn't get tight in a day, so you're not gonna get loose in a day. Stay here. All right, come back up onto your hands. Good, try to straighten your chest up a little bit. Try to sink down into the floor a little more. I know it's tight. Stay here. We're gonna stay here for another 30 seconds. Good, just stay right here. Open up the chest if you can. Feet in the back should be flat on the floor. Good, be patient. 15 seconds. Try to walk a little closer to your legs. A little bit deeper in that sit. Good, 3, 2, 1. All right, good. So walk back out front. Slowly bring your knees in together. Okay, so back to tabletop position. I'll show you this way. Okay, tabletop position. You're gonna click your knees together. Okay, and then you're gonna swing your hands to the left side of your body. Okay, and then dip your hips over to the right side of the body. Okay, walk your hands over as far as you can. Shoot your hips away from your hands as much as you can. Okay, you should feel this on the outside of your hip and even in your glute. Another one of those things I was saying, all these muscles that tie into your joints have to be stretched as well. It can't just be a tight hip because of a hip flexor. It's the muscles that surround it. So you gotta do work on the entire body. 3, 2, 1, come back up to the middle, and you're gonna switch sides. So hands cross over, knees stay where they are, and you're gonna sink that hip away as you reach your hands as far over as they can. Good, push the hip away. Knees are together still. Hands are out front, they're walking away. Good, give me about 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, very last one, I'm gonna have you come up top, total body, hip and shoulder stretch. All right, we're gonna go nice and wide, lean forward, open up back, and come back to the front. Okay, open, 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 look up to the ceiling, push your hips forward, feel the hip flexors stretch, open arms, tuck it back down. Give me one more of those. Big deep breath. Hips forward, arms open. 3, 2, 1, and come back to the front. You have made it. Amazing job. I hope your hips and your shoulders feel amazing now. Like I said, it's gonna take time. It'll take time to work on the muscles. They didn't get there, they didn't get that tight in a day, so they're not gonna get loose in just a day, okay? Take this workout, take this deep stretch for your shoulders and your hips, incorporate it into your regimen a couple times a week, okay? Maybe a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or maybe Sunday and a couple days in the week. You decide, okay? So make sure you incorporate it just more than one day, and I promise you will feel so much better. We sit so much and we arch so much, okay? So these joints really take a beating. You really need to spend time and work them out. I'm so glad you were here with me today, and I really hope you feel a lot better now. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button, the thumbs up, and subscribe. Post in the comments below if you use this video, and I cannot wait to work out with you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.